What's up everyone, it's Chachi Power here with Rocket Punch Army to do a review of the Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron STARSCREAM. I was anxiously awaiting finding this guy and I finally did. Let's go ahead and check out the artwork here. It's very nice, and if we turn it around back we do see the spec sheet and we see STARSCREAM in robot mode and STARSCREAM in his vehicle mode, and it does show you here that big weapon that he has, the spinning assault cannons. So we're going to start off with STARSCREAM in his Cybertronian jet fighter mode. Here it is, including the cannons here, right underneath the wings. And look at it through the back, you'll see the boosters there. You'll see these two fins that meet up in the form of a triangle. You'll see the Decepticon logos on his wings. You'll see his head right there. You can really see it when you look underneath there. Now it's obvious looking underneath that this does transform. There's a lot of stuff going on down here. But on the outside, it's rather clean, except I wish there was kind of like a panel here that would cover this mess here. Other than that, looks really good. Cockpit has a clear amber plastic, and let's see what this looks like without the cannons on there. Clean it up a bit. They just peg right off. Alright, so a lot sleeker looking without the cannons on. Now by handling this figure, I can kind of tell the plastics on this Fall of Cybertron series are a bit different than what we're used to in the other Generations line. It's almost like a I don't know how to explain it, soapy plastic. The edges aren't sharp. I mean, it's nicely molded, just there's no, I don't know, there's no sharpness to the edges, no precise detail, but still rather nice. Now transformation is quite simple, especially if you're used to transforming the Valkyries, the Macross Valkyries. It's pretty much the same exact thing. Arms tucked back here, legs off to the side, so go ahead and show you that. Bring the legs down this way. You'll see how that is already very Valkyrie looking. In fact, something I haven't tried yet is making a gearwalk mode out of this. Let's see if I can do that. I don't think it'll be pretty, but let's see. Yeah, not too easy to make a gearwalk mode, but that's sort of what that's supposed to look like. But yeah, let's continue on. You want to fold this in a way that this will flush out back here. Anyway, we'll go ahead and continue. Bring the nose piece in. That comes down here like that, right to his crotch. The arms have already been taken out. The head peeps right there. But you want to fold this whole rear section so that the head stays up straight and this all tabs in the back. And you do that by folding this right there like that. Move the arms out of the way at the bottom here so you can bring this around. Bring down these two shoulder pieces and then just adjust the legs. Straighten this out, pop out the little feet, and there you have STARSCREAM, guys, in robot mode. The first couple of times I saw reviews of this guy, it didn't seem like I'd be into him, but he's actually a very solid figure. Mine doesn't flop anywhere. The arms are nice and stiff, so are the legs, especially the knees. The knees are really stiff, and it just looks like STARSCREAM. That's the most important thing to me, is for it to really look like STARSCREAM. And I know a lot of Transformers have light piping, but this has some of the best light piping I've seen in a long time. I'm not even putting a lamp on it, and you'll see the eyes are glowing. And it's a small piece of light piping. I've seen figures with a lot more light piping that don't have the same effect as STARSCREAM. I mean, look at that. The eyes are just glowing. Now the weapons, they do come two like this, and you can actually, you know, put both of them on both hands if you want. But these two pieces are actually meant to tab together this way to form a bigger rifle. And you'll notice it's got these two gears here that connect together so that if you spin one, the other one spins with it, which I thought was a really neat idea. And then just go ahead and tab it, and there he is with his weapon. Now the closest thing you're going to have to shoulder mounted weapons is forearm mounted weapons. I kind of wish they had a peg right up here so you can peg them up there. Now what I want to do now is do some scale comparisons. How about we pop out a little classic STARSCREAM so you can see how that scales together. Now a lot of people complain that this was actually a small STARSCREAM. If you take a look, if you measure them by the head, and even by the very tip of the toy, it is actually bigger than the classics. So maybe just visually it looks smaller, but together you'll see it is pretty much the same exact size. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at articulation. You got the head here, which looks up and down. Can look side to side. You got the shoulders that go in and out this way. You got the regular shoulder articulation joint there. You have the elbows, which are double jointed, which is really nice. No waist, guys, due to the transformation. Hips, you got the swivels, got the legs that come out, got the knees, nice and firm knees, and you got the feet that actually do move back and forth. So this is probably one of the better pieces in the Fall of Cybertron line. It doesn't actually feel as cheap as the other figures, and it's nice and solid. I mean, this thing does not flop around. So with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Until next time, bye bye.